Week 10. We are in the final stretch here. I'm going to go over what we need to do this week. It is a short week, so I've adjusted accordingly, and it'll also give you time to look at those updates, those progress reports, and handle anything that's online that you haven't completed. Again, if you're making up work from previous weeks, you have to reach out to me and let me know what they are so that I can update the grade book. So don't just say, oh, I finished it. You got to let me know. Those of you that are sending reminds saying, hey, I finished week 3 Sight Reading Factory, awesome. But please stay on top of that. So for this abbreviated week, I am sending this out today on Friday so that you have it. If you want to be done with it this weekend, if you're bored, great. But since we don't have actual class on Monday, I didn't want to overwhelm anybody on Tuesday. Figured I'd get it out early. But again, it's not due again until next week. All right. So here is everything that should be in the grade book. You should have done a flip grid, song challenge 21 through 25, register for Sight Reading Factory. Week 2, song challenge 26 through 30, Sight Reading Factory, one example. Here's a basic video on how to do sight reading. Next one, chorus music reflection form. We're listening to 4 pieces a week. The winner from each one will go into a Final Four bracket that will wind up ending the year for us. So we'll have our championship song. Then we had, this past week, chorus music reflection form 2, songs 5 through 8, and 1 sight reading example based on how you've been doing. Some of you have been crushing it. You should be really happy, regardless if it's level 1 or level 2. The foundation is what matters. Level 6 and level 1, there's not that much that's different between them. Obviously, what is different are the complexities of the rhythm or the jumps, but the approach and the process to doing them are exactly the same. So we want to solidify that before we go any further. All right, so for next week, all you're doing, chorus music reflection form number 3, and listening to songs 9 through 12. Those songs 9 through 12 are in this list. Okay, they are the bottom ones that I will move to the top after this weekend. Those of you that are finishing this week's work, they're still in here. Okay, but I've included them in the list. I just didn't put them at the top of the list, so they are there, and I will move them. But I figured I'd give those of you that are completing this week's work this morning or this afternoon. Today's Friday. That's right there. Okay, so next week, the shortened week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to fill out this reflection form number 3, and you're going to listen to songs 9 through 12. All right? Again, I hope all is well. Reach out to me if you need anything. Please look at that grade. It's very easy to go from basically a 0 to 100. I will accept all the work, and it's participation. The Sight Reading Factory, I'm not judging you based on how you're singing. I'm giving you feedback and notes. You're getting 100 if you would attempt the example. Okay? It's the process. All right. Again, I hope everybody is well. I miss you guys. I wish we were creating music in school. All right. Hang in there.